Hey, Nicholas. I hope you got my reply message on time. Welcome, Ebony. Good evening. Y'all snowed in and still have the best seats in the house. Hi, Shannon. Sylvia, welcome. See if I can get this one up on time too. Good evening. Yes, we definitely will. Nicholas, we will. Good evening, Janella. Good evening, Terry. Good evening, Natasha. Good evening, Misha. Mary Powell, good evening. Is everything all right? Everything work out okay? I think I was observing something on Facebook. Good evening, Trish. How's your daughter? Faith Adams. Good evening, Madison Sparks. Good evening, Diane Madison. Good evening, Anya. Good evening, Aaron Baker. Belinda Perry, good evening. Doreen Mullings, Colleen Deacon, good evening. Gilda, you are so loyal and faithful. I think I see Lisa Waters' face. Yes, very good, Mary. And Keosha. Hi, Migdalia. Hi, Jawin, Nisi Molden, Tarina. How's Florida, Colleen? Welcome, John Booker. Evening shout out to you, sir. Chevelle, Denise Booker. How's everyone doing? How's your day? You snowed in with your family. Everybody's alive. All hearts and minds are clear. Cynthia Baisden, welcome. I like these names that y'all have. Lawanda, I like your Periscope name. Is that Minister Jerry? All right now. Hello, John Booker. Yes, Chevelle. Good to see everyone on tonight. I think I was early, but it's probably 9 o'clock by now, right? 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to give everyone a few more minutes. Did I see Brittany? Welcome, Leah. The weather is awesome. We have a blizzard. Have you seen what we have, Colleen? Colleen, just in case you were thinking about coming back home. And this is home. Look it. It has slowed down, but look it. Just in case you missed us a little bit. So now what? Troy Oliver, hello. Congratulations, Papa. You want snow? Well, when you're ready, you come home and visit us. You know we have a spare room just for you. Good evening, Charles Craig. Snow is a blessing. Okay. It brings water. Cheryl Wilberg, welcome. Madison. Yeah, it's still snowing. Yes, Shannon, I'm glad. I'm on the phone, sweetheart. I have to call you back. Okay? I have to call you back. I'm on the phone, baby.
Huh?
I have to call you back. I'm on the phone.
Right.
Okay, you okay?
Put me on hold, okay?
I can't because I'm on the video recording. I'll call you when I'm done with that.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Y'all know I got to put her first, right? I'm so sorry if everybody got kicked out. I so duly apologize. But this little girl will call you until you answer the phone. You see, I hit the button and she called 3 times in a row, right? She want to know what her meme at. You put this back up, day 6, and the dangers of lethal language. And everybody on Facebook Live is like, what happened? Sorry. Hi, Angeles. Yeah, that's my baby. Hi, Pastor D. Hi, Katrina. Elder Gregory Duhart, my brother. Lady Latanya. Finally catching up with us. Good to see you. Beverly, welcome. Regina, welcome. Corindus. Yes, Killer Talk. I like your title better. Killer Talk. Welcome, Marcia. Okay, Minister Jerry, I'm glad you're back. Peyton kicked y'all out. She had to check on her Mima. And Peyton will call until somebody answers that phone. Hi, Maria. Oh, okay. Maria's from Beverly's phone. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Kareem. Hi, Lynette. Good evening, everyone. Are you enjoying this snowy evening? You got some good movies, or you're reading the greatest book in the world? Are you cooking some fantastic healthy food? What's going on? Hello, Alfonso. Okay, Lisa, you switched over. It was Peyton. She kicked all y'all off Facebook Live. C.W. Dozer, how are you? Hi, Tanya Capers. I'm on both tonight, Chevelle. Work it, girl. Come on over here and be my studio audience. Kicked out twice? I know it kicked you out once, LaWanda, because the phone was ringing. My phone rang. And I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb, so it should not have rang at all, but... Lethal Language, house projects. That's good, Lynette. Getting ready for tomorrow. Hey, John Paul. What's up, JP? Volume is lower. Okay, let me see. Thank you for telling me this. Oh, no, it's all the way up, as a matter of fact. I don't know what that is. And I'll turn up Facebook Live a little bit more. I mean, Periscope I turned up a little bit more, but Facebook Live. Did I do it right? Yeah. All right. All right. Talk to me. Give me some of your famous statements that we quoted during these 6 days. Come on, put them up on the screen. Let me see what you're working on. Sophia, yes, I'll take it. Welcome, Bianca. How's the baby? Hello, Monica. I'm glad you're awake tonight. Thanks, Troy. Very good. Thank you. Jacqueline Earthly, while on vacation in Florida. Lethal Language. Come on. Oh, very good. Thank you, Mark Peterson and Latanya. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Belinda Plummer, welcome back. You go ahead, Manuel Davis. Ebony Daniels putting up her favorite quote that she's working on, to beware of smoke screens. Marcia says toxic thoughts lead to toxic words. Lisa Waters, we don't know what we don't know about ourselves. Beware of self-told lies. What I don't know will hurt me. Thank you, Chevelle. Religion gone bad. You can't wait for that one, huh? Lethal Language. Hi, Jeanette. Angelise, do not be hostage of negative thoughts. D. Davis, most of our life battles are won or lost in our minds. Put your nightcaps on. Katrina, I will decide the destination of my mind. Jackie Minion, welcome. Are you skillful at self-deception? Fight with me on that one. I know what you meant, Trish. Laptop. Decide the destination of my mind. Unhealthy thoughts lead to unhealthy words. I see y'all. Welcome, Terrell Ross. Most of the battles are won or lost in our minds. Welcome, Paulette Jamison. My soul was the problem. Gwen Molden. Corindus, the lies we tell ourselves. Come on. Where are you at, Periscope? Where y'all at? You're not giving me any feedback. Manuel says he's losing his skill at self-deception. You cannot overcome an issue that you cannot identify. Come on, Nicole Coleman. You get the ding, ding, ding bell for that one. Maria, we cannot enjoy life when our soul is toxic. The very thing you fear is the very thing you need. Mind makeover. We self-manufacture our own poison and administer it on a regular basis. Absolutely. That's a great one. Reject poisonous thoughts. Come on. Welcome, Maxine 0130. Welcome. First time Periscoper. Gilda, reject poisonous thoughts immediately as if they were a headache or a sore throat. Chevelle Jameson, reject negative thoughts before they take root. Tarina, airtime costs. Vanessa, determine the direction of your mind. Recognize your opponent and that invisible one. Absolutely. We're quick to find our outside enemies. Hello there. I don't know if you look familiar. Let me see. Well, Jose, welcome. You look familiar. Let's see. I think we're getting started tonight. Marcus, welcome. Deciding my mind's destination. Yes, tonight's Periscope, we're doing Soul Detox. Silence is poison. And it's a 30-day journey we're taking together. Upgrade. And tonight's topic is lethal language. And if I had more space to type, I would have said the damage of lethal language. Woo! Somebody hit it. Chevelle hit it. I will find what I'm looking for. What are you looking for? My airtime is valuable. Treat negative thoughts like they're a headache or a sore throat. We can be upgraded. Ooh, that was a touchy night. What happens in the house stays in the house. Hello, Reverend Tammy. Hello, Apostle Thelma. All right. Ani is giving me them beautiful brown hearts. You know, I had taken some pictures the other day. Let me see if they iClouded to my desktop, and I'll tell you real quick. Whereas Periscope keeps track of your super fans, and I have some super fans already. I was amazed. The damage of lethal weapon. Welcome, Natasha. Belinda, the longer we view ourselves through a distorted lens, the more likely we are to believe a distorted truth. Thank you, ma'am. Ding, ding, ding. Leah, the damage of lethal language. I will set the destination of my mind. I will arrive, no turning back. Paulette Jameson. Cynthia Baisden, completing internal self-examination is important for growth. My God, y'all has hit me with them hearts on Periscope. Thank you. Let's see if I can see. I don't think it's updating. But I wanted to thank my, what they call super fans. And I had taken a picture of it from the Periscope selfie because I wanted to tell y'all thank you. So I will do better at my secretarial administration work here and thank y'all tomorrow because it's not here. Radioactive waste. How long will you tolerate illnesses? That's right. Frederica, welcome. Survey your thoughts of self, others, and in life in general. I like that. And who is that? Maud. All right, Maud. Let me see if I put it in my favorites. Because that was so important to me. I didn't know Periscope was telling me I have super fans. I'll find it. Tomorrow night, I'm going to thank my super fans. And you know what? I may have y'all inbox me a mailing address for you, and I may send you something very special. I've been really doing a lot of thinking, and I'm thinking about coming up. Hi, Cynthia Franklin. Hi, Tasha Robinson. I've been really thinking about coming up with a, I think one of the names I had, let me see, in my trusty notebook. I think I was going to call it a grace box, but maybe I should go ahead and call it a soul box, where I have a mailing list that y'all sign up for. And every 3 months, I will send you out a nice little package of things that are for your soul. Certain things to read on. I got a really, really good, cute little pamphlet book on the tongue. I got one on the mind. I got one on the heart. And, you know, I wanted to send some special little things like this in there, you know. I was thinking about sending some, you know, some cute little things that you can use to go with your self-examination of your soul, and, you know, something for the fellas, something sharp, you know what I'm saying? And I've been coming up with some things you think would be amazing, and you would just have to probably go to my website and just fill out your name and address and put you on a mailing list, and every 3 months we'll keep the soul detox going. Someone even mentioned that could we plan something maybe by March, where we would have a soul detox breakfast of all the delegates together, or a conference weekend of all the delegates together. We could get a hotel room and we can meet and share our deliverance, our testimonies, and what we're going to continue to work on for the remaining of the year. And next January, when we check in, which part of the soul, which level of the soul are we going to be dealing with? People are liking this. You like it? And I'm thinking I had a few different names for it. I think one of them I called was a grace box because it was for the grace. It was for his grace. I was thinking about, let's see if I could find another one. I can't find, I think I wrote it in my other planner. But I love these things. I would even put one of these in there. And I was even thinking about making one with, the reminder of each day what we were working on, just to keep you going. Oh, okay, tell me what you think. Let's vote on this, and then we'll get right into our work. God's Grace gift box. From the Soul gift box. Or Promises gift box. Tell me what you think. Let's have a vote. Or we could just call it gift box. Yes, great for follow-up. Sounds like y'all in. I like that. I looked at some nice boxes and some nice filler, and I tried to get creative. 3 months, so that'd be 4 times a year you would get this box, and it would be something in there regarding what you've learned, the next step that you are to take, some reminders, even some recordings. The second one, okay, the first one we call it God's Grace gift box. The Promises gift box. From the Soul gift box, or just gift box. What's some names y'all like? Number 2, you like Promises gift box, Gilda? I got a few for God's Grace. Promises from the Soul. From the Soul. Promises. Yeah, right. We need it all after this. So every 3 months we'd send you out a gift box. So what I'll do is I'll set up a form on my website that you go in and fill out and just give us your information, and then we will automatically have a response from you, a response sent back to you to set up the arrangements to mail this out every 3 months to you. And what do you think about having a weekend or a breakfast, say by the spring? See how y'all have been handling your business in March by yourself? Yes. Yes. Well, if you have a moment, before we go and jump into our lethal language and the dangers of it, if you could go in and share, if you feel that it's worth sharing with your friends, with your Facebook community, with your Periscope community. If you feel like it's worth sharing, let's take a moment and share now. Let people know that we're up and we are active and we were dealing with all the radioactivity in our life. Let's let them know we're here, we're live, and we're sticking to it. Somebody said a breakfast would be nice. See, that's nice. Very good. Very good. Awesome. It works when you've gone through things to share with people. Eliminating toxic waste, feeling much lighter. Well, that's one thing I wanted to ask everyone tonight is, how are you feeling? I think something strange is going on. Strange as in a good way. Strange isn't always bad. I feel like something strange is going on with me. I'm going to admit that I'm speaking to you about it maybe a little bit premature, but it's so exciting to me and yet peculiar that I think this soul detox thing is really starting to work a greater capacity on our minds at a quicker pace than I expected. Because, can I tell you, can I go a little further? Can I trust y'all with this information? I mean, are you inner court or you outer court people? Can I trust you with this? Hi, Priscilla Harris. Yes, people say breakfast is nice. I mean, we can do a breakfast, and for those that want to do a weekend, we can do a weekend. And those that want to come in and do the breakfast, we can do that. Somewhere local in between. I think it will be exciting. It will be great. Everyone bring their gifts. Everyone should share in it. And, we set some things up where everyone can be a part of this because we went through this together. You're our delegates. And I'm expecting you to take this material and help others. A very good maintenance program. Very good. Well, this is what I noticed. I got on the scale. And let me tell you, it had gone up from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. And I have been doing nothing. I have to admit, I have not been watching my eating right now. I've been really busy trying to close out all our year-end material. And I have been working on our New Year material, sharing the vision with the ministry that I work with and that I work for. And so I've been grabbing food here and drinking a lot of sodas and just, getting convenience food. That's really the worst. But the amazing thing is, yesterday I got on the scale for ha-ha so that I could really just work on my mind when I see with the numbers. my numbers were 7 pounds less than they were when I last weighed myself. And I have not been working on it. Do you think, come on, just prematurely, just talking to each other, not acting as though we're physicians or we have a PhD in this, just sharing, going through the detox together. Do you think it's possible that we will start losing some of the weight when we start losing some of the weight? Hi, Apostle Thelma. I think, yeah, I believe it. So I want y'all to, I don't want you to watch the scale, but don't be afraid to get on the scale in a couple of weeks. And I think that might be one of the measurements, not all of them, one of the measurements that you could use to see if you really are shedding physical weight from your mental weight. Spiritual cleansing will manifest in the natural. I believe it too. I truly believe it, but I want us to go through this journey together. Yes, Lisa Logan, weight off the mind. 7 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Weight Watchers promises what? 10 pounds in 2 weeks? And 7 pounds are just gone. And I'm telling you, it's because I'm being conscious of my thoughts. These negative thoughts that show up to try to make me feel like I'm a victim or that I deserve to be angry or I deserve to get somebody back. I mean, these thoughts are, they're weights that so easily beset us. So maybe losing this weight can actually help with the other weight. Yeah, and I like that, Manny. He says the energy that's coming back from the joy is burning calories. Natalia said she lost also. Wow, this is wonderful. Anything you do starts in the mind. Thank you. Welcome, Carol. Healing on the inside will bring healing overall. We talked about that, right? We said poisonous words is a poisonous life, that it will actually make your body sick. Thought can weigh you down. Angela Minto, Sharita. Ania switched over. Y'all left me on Periscope. Regina. All right, let me just read some testimonies. Y'all want to hear testimonies? Come on, type up testimony, 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 testimony. These are some inboxes, and this is not for me. This is for us. That's why I'm not reading it and basking in the glory, sitting in my favorite chair and just feeling good about this myself. I'm sharing it with us. We're going through this together. Hello, Mary Powell. Oh, I already said hi to you. Hi, Christopher McCarter. Georgette Sutherland. You're not late though. We were just having some nice little quick talk. We were having fellowship. You haven't missed a thing. Hello, Jay Carter. Welcome. You are not late. You are right on time. Yes. Yes. All right. Testimony. Come on. Testimony. Testimony. Listen to this one. Apostle, greetings. I am beyond words to describe how grateful I am for the 30 days. You are helping me in many ways to be a better me. You are helping me to live again and not just exist. Thank you for me connecting to you and your greatness. I love you dearly. Isn't that beautiful? I have been eliminating many things since the beginning of the year, but once I started listening, confirmation, and I feel it a lot easier to let go of people and things. Amen. And instead of letting go of some people, we're going to start gaining some people. Listen to this one. Apostle, thank you so much for genuinely loving God's people and making a sacrifice to journey with us on this 30-day. I broke down crying after tonight's scope because I realized that the issues of my soul are surfacing and I have to deal with them so much and to conquer all of them. Sometimes it feels so overwhelming because I feel that there is so much to deal with and I don't know how or where to begin. Begin with us. Begin with us. Take the journey with us. It was even a challenge for me to write this message because of an anxiety and fear from my past. Over the past couple days, I've almost felt like I've been in a tug of war with thoughts going through my mind, good versus bad. The thoughts are so subtle and other times more pronounced. The fight is so real, and I would normally just give in to the thoughts, but it is much harder as I try to fight against the mind. I'm determined to keep fighting, although it is painful at times, but the outcome I know will be worth it. I am grateful for you more than I can ever explain. Thank you. Hello, woman of God. Thank you so much for following God and doing this 30-day soul detox. It's not just a blessing. It's not just blessing me, but it's also helping me as I am counseling another young lady with some issues. Keep the great work up that you're doing. You are a jewel to the kingdom of God. Listen, I responded to her, good evening, Cherie, and I said, keep on going. And good morning, Sharice. I said, keep on going. You have now been a delegate of the Soul Detox on day 6. I expect you to help other young women now with what you learned. It's not too soon, because their questions are going to trigger you to study more to get the answers right on time. Yvette Anderson, welcome. This detoxing isn't easy. Y'all know it's not easy, right? You can tell where you're at in the process, if it's easy or not. Tell me where you're at. Is it easy for you? Are you really feeling the stress? Do you feel the weights being put on? Tell me where you are. Let me read up. Come on, let me catch where you are before I read this last testimony. Tell me where you are. Because if it's still easy, then you know your feet is still on the, let's say it's on the proverbial shore and you're just walking in. Not easy. Good. That's good. Because that means you're really taking it on. Because remember, I'm just a resource. I can't do it for you. And, you know, I can't be responsible for you. But I'm giving you tools and resources and a support system, a network to help you be accountable and responsible and to do the work. You're feeling the weight. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Very good. I feel myself catching myself when I'm critical of myself. Very good. Oh, I love that. You're going to bring me to tears. It isn't easy, but it's working. That's what I need to hear. Extreme headache. Yes, baby. I love you. I feel the weight also, but I know I'm going to win. I've been in ministry a while. I feel like I'm heading in a place called whole. Woo-hoo. Good for you, brother. It's not easy and does not feel or look good. Okay, it sounds like y'all really taking it on. Wow. Beautiful, Lydia Ford. Good, wonderful, Pastor. Jeanette, you're feeling it. Good. Yes, Regina. Yes, Leah. Okay. How y'all doing over here on Periscope? These brown hearts are beautiful. And I bet you that's one of my super fans. I knew it was Maria, because I knew your name was one of the super fans that came up. But I promise I'm going to have it tomorrow. So listen to this one. This detoxing isn't easy, but I'm grateful for these last few days. Searching and identifying my self-told lies has been difficult. However, completing this internal self-examination is important to my growth. It reminds me of the saying, cut me so I can grow. Welcome, Hot Fashions 1. Welcome, Family 2016. I had no knowledge. I needed this detox, so I thank you for your obedience. One thing I must say is that all these triggers can be overwhelming. One thing it does have me thinking about is why I do so much for others, yet feel like no one really cares about me or the promises they make me, having me feel rejected. Woo! She's in it. She is in her detox. I'm looking forward more and more to this detoxing. I sure want to be one of the ones who decides the destination of my mind. I truly choose to have life-changing faith. I am spiritually committed. Thanks for what you are doing for the kingdom. We shall be detoxed and better people. Isn't that nice? That's a good one. That's a good one. I think that was my last one. Those are awesome. Very good. All right, let's start. I bless you for these wonderful people that have logged on tonight. Continue to do a great work in us. We turn over ourselves. We open up ourselves so that you can do the work with us through your divine intervention, your supernatural influence, and your Holy Spirit. We thank you now for each person on this line, whether they are a believer or not. I pray that they receive what it is that you would have them to receive as you continue to use us to influence the soul detox on your people. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Guess what we're going to talk about tonight? Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. Have you heard that saying before? It's an age-old adage. Welcome, I am Lachey. And thank you for inviting followers. Good. Someone said they're starting out to be so hard on themselves. Welcome and bless you, Joshua. Very good. I like these names y'all have that y'all picked. You're so creative. Welcome, Jackie Lambert. I like these names y'all picked, y'all handles. Remember sticks and stones? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. How y'all feel about that now that you've survived some sticks and stones? Tell me how you feel about that old saying. I see somebody was talking to me saying, Cheryl, welcome. Eugenia, that's right. Yes, they do. Yep. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Is that a true statement? Untrue, Joshua. Welcome, Heavenly Outreach Ministries. I'm glad you're loving the detox. We love you, Barry. Lethal language. I thank God more people are joining. You go there. What a pastor's heart you have. Yes, it's false. What this saying really should clarify, and we understand that sticks and stones may break my bones and names will never hurt me, was something to reinforce us, to fortitude us so that we would not let the words hurt us. But however, that is not true, and that's not possible, especially when you're not given tools to know that these words are taking root. Yeah, I understand, Family 2016. We're going to help you with that. They actually take root. So this is how I think it should say. I'm going to rewrite it here. Sticks and stones can bruise your body for a few days, but words can scar your soul for life. Give you a chance to write that down. Words do hurt. That's right, Yvette Anderson. Yes. Yeah. Just like words heal, words hurt. So now, it sounds good. It was a great influence on our young minds so that we wouldn't let the word hurts. And when I try to use that one on my granddaughter, when she tell me she gets picked on a little bit on a school bus, and I tell her, no, you can't let those words hurt. Her mind is like, but they do. So I have to reinforce this with her. So this is what the true saying is. Sticks and stones can bruise your body for a few days. Literal sticks and stones. But words can scar your soul for life. Come on, give me that back. Words can scar your soul for life. True stuff. Words can scar your soul for life. I'm going to move a little bit so I can read my paper that I didn't print today. So just like a neutron bomb, which annihilates human life, isn't this is so scientifically creative. A neutron bomb that can annihilate human life but leaves buildings intact is the same metaphor for words that hurt you, that they can actually devastate you by leaving the body intact. So you may not see on the outside how hurt I am right now, but your soul is devastated by the words that you have lived under and taken in, knowing and unknowingly. Remember, conscious and unconscious, aware and unaware. Welcome, Anthony, Lucas. So words can scar your soul for life, just like a neutron bomb. It knows what to annihilate, and it can kill human life, but it can leave the building and the structures intact. That's what it does to us. This may be intact, but inside I've been annihilated. Some people that I've met and counseled have been crushed before they were even speaking themselves, the words that came at them. There was a nice psalm that I want to read to you. Psalm 64:3. King David said, "Who knew a thing or two about having enemies in high places?" He wrote, "Evildoers sharpen their tongues like swords and aim cruel words like deadly arrows." Isn't that true? These words, and sometimes, it's not always from what you would perceive as an enemy, but evildoers sharpen their tongues like swords and aim cruel words like deadly arrows. And those arrows, they hit every time. Say it, they hit every time. I don't care if they hit and they break, they still hit. Some hit, they get lodged in for years. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Elaine. Virtuous love, thank you. They hit every time. Sticks and stones can bruise your body, but words can scar your soul for life. Whether you're 18 or 80, you can probably recall the pain of someone's harsh words scalding your soul even to this day. Do you? Can I just, I'm going to force you to a journaling moment. I need you to journal with me for a moment. I want you to write down on your paper or pen a word that you remember just like it was yesterday, that was spoken over you. Just like it was yesterday, you still remember it. And if you can, put it on the screen tonight. Because just as you put it on the screen and it has to go up and disappear so that new things can come up, it's the same thing that's going to happen with this word. If you can, put it up. Something that someone said to you that you still remember, it still rings life to you to this day. You're a heifer. Come on. Let's get it out today. It's just us. We're detoxing together. As a child, I heard arrogant, blacky. Yeah, that's true. Because I was called names because I was the white-skinned one in the family. especially close people. That's right, Jay Carter. Even to this day, Apostle, I can even hear the voice saying it. Ugly. I never thought I'd be with someone ugly, stupid, white girl. I'm with you, Born Red. That's not my daughter, dummy. Welcome, Nicole. Ugly. You're going to be just like your mother, strung out. Ooh, goodness. You'll never amount to much. You screw up. You'll never be nothing. Somebody's asking me, just one for now. In your journal, lay them down right now while you have time. Stupid. Something is wrong with you. Ugly. Someone was called a slut. Failure. You'll never be anything in life. They do make deadly impact. Look how y'all remembering them. How does it feel typing it? Is anyone needing tissue? You are good, but not good enough. Black. You are just like him. You cannot make it in a 4-year school. Somebody put up something about the grandmother. Put it again. I missed it. Everything you do is wrong. You're a white girl. Dingbat, you make me sick. I wish I never had you. It's your fault. You're a whore. White dog. Ignorant. You stutter. You're nothing. You will end up on the street. You are Damien the devil. Wow. Okay. I will never be nothing. Welcome, Rosa. Somebody's crazy. Hurts. Hurts. Yes, Christina, I'm with you. I should have had aborted you like I was told to. Wow. It hurts typing it. Exactly. But you felt release. Very good, young lady. I see who you are. I meant to call you a young lady too. Get back in the gutter where you belong. Butter on black. You're wrong. Blind bat. Act like a disgrace to the family bloodline. I don't care if you die, you deserve to be wrapped. Your father don't want you. Big nose, weird. Welcome, Trish. Flat-chested, blackie, foul words, black sheep. I hate you. You despise me. You're nothing. You're ugly. I can't repeat the words. Write it down. Just write it down. That's what I really want. The grandmother said you will never be nothing. Get back in the gutter where you belong. Stupid. Woo. Let me get my tissue. But we're detoxing. So it's okay to get tissue tonight because we're detoxing. We are ridding ourselves from toxic thoughts. Look how y'all got rid of them headaches. Come on. You think you're better? You will never amount to anything. I hate you. You will never be smart enough. I will lay you in a body bag. You're not strong enough. You're weak. You don't know any better and you don't know what you're doing. They all wanted you dead. You're not strong enough. You're weak. So come on. Take a second and write it in your journal. A good friend. I know, Beverly. I know, but we're doing this together. Come on. It's the weight. We're lifting weights right now. And that's why it hurts. It's weights. Yes, Sister Gilda, I know. They hit my heart too, Sylvia. But doesn't it see that you're not alone? And that's why it's stupid. That's why these words should not have too much weight on us after tonight. You're not supposed to be here. That's why these words have such an influence on us, because we kept them inside, and we were told that as long as we kept them inside, they can't break us. You can't stop me. And maybe they haven't, but to a degree, I'm sure you have. There you go, Tarina. I was waiting for you. That's right. The weights. That's what we're doing. We just put on some weight right now. You're a curse. Somebody said, die, be. Brought you in this world. I'll take you out. You're not fit. You can't. You should have never had children. You will not be a good mother. So come on, this is what I need you to do for the rest of your evening. It's snowing out for those in the East Coast, New England area. And let's write this stuff in our journal. I want you to write it out because there's something we're going to do with it in the end. And I can tell the way we're going tonight. This is a heavy lesson. You're really going to feel it. And I know we're not going to finish it tonight. So we're going to have homework for tonight. We're going to finish this lesson tomorrow. I was going to drop you out the window. You will never be attractive to anyone. You're the problem. You're a whore because of the company you hang around. You're going to die miserable and alone. Come on. It's endless. It's absolutely endless. So I want you to write it in your journal. When we finish up tonight, what time are we at now? I want you to write it in your journal. We still have some time. And these are the words that we're going to get rid of once and for all. We're going to clean our septic tank, our septic toilets. We're going to rid ourselves from this word, because these are the words that so easily beset us. These words have been in your mind and they've been revolving and revolving. And think about it. Your body has to work so hard to block these thoughts from coming up for you to survive, not mentally crack. So your brain is working on overtime. Remember we talked about mental exhaustion? You know you haven't worked hard today, so why are you tired? You know that it's been a day off and you've been on a couch all day, but you're still exhausted like you had a full-time day. We talked about when you have emotional fatigue from these thoughts, go ahead, y'all, shed those tears. I'm with you, baby. That it would be easier to change the furniture around in your living room or your bedroom, whatever room you know that the furniture is too much for you, than it would be for you to actually just have an emotional attack of what this is. You would burn less stress moving furniture and be less tired after that than you would be from all of this hard grinding of your transmission with no transmission fluid in it, your engine trying to turn with no oil in it. That's what we've been doing. And we've been mentally fatigued and exhausted. We have lost momentum. We have been feeling like we're pressed. People telling us that you give up too quick. But in your mind, you're like, I should have given up 20 years ago. It's the grace of God. That's why I'm here. They weigh you down, but we're getting rid of them tonight. They're still there. Maybe you still hear the message from years ago. We just talked about that. Playing an endless loop in your mind, echoing inside you every day. It's time to journal. I want you to make sure you journal it. You probably can't now, but put down journal toxic thoughts that I never forgot. If you can write that down, and then when we're done, you can go back and write it in today, tomorrow, Monday, and we can rehash it again. But it's journal time. Some of the things that people have shared with me before is you're nothing like your sister or your brother. Have you ever heard that one? Perhaps you have those toxic thoughts, but maybe no one actually ever stated that to you, but you always felt like one sister or one brother was favored more than you. Some call it a black sheep. It could be that. Maybe it wasn't extreme as a black sheep, but somewhere along the line, either spoken or perceived, you felt as though you were not as good as your brother or your sisters. And maybe they never said it from their mouth, but it was a perceived thought that you had by actions. Let's flip it. Maybe you were the one that was the favored child in your family or perceived to be that. So do you have divisions and schism with your brothers and sisters today? This is hard stuff. This is hard stuff. But it's us dealing with this together. We've created our own family for these 30 days. And we're going to be in a judgment-free zone. And I'm not going to have you live up to any expectations, but freedom. That's it. My desire is for you to be free. That's a hard family issue. When I do family counseling, that's a hard family issue. That I never live up to my sisters or my brothers and my mother's mind or my father's mind. I didn't have the brain. They wanted the intellect of school. I work with my hands. I'm an artist. Or maybe I'm a great mother. I wanted a husband and I wanted children, and I would be great at being a family domesticated man or woman. But because I didn't follow the family business, or I didn't go to the college that my parents never went to, so their dream was put on me. So I failed them. So I'm not the favorite child. Somebody said middle child. Come on, somebody saying freedom. This is heavy, heavy stuff. That where are you allowed to talk about this at? Because if you share it with your friends, oh, you always feel that way. You need to get over it. How many of y'all have heard that? You just need to get over it. Well, my God from glory, that's exactly what we like to do. We would like to get over it. But I need tools to get over. I need resources. I don't need my best friend or my loved one to tell me I need to get over it. Give me some tools. Well, here's our tools. Here's our tools. 30 days together. This is our tool. Nobody want you. Middle child, only girl. Absolutely. So how about I'm sick of you? From a loved one. I never loved you. Oh my God. You ever spend so much time loving someone? Maybe you put all your eggs in one basket only to find out that they tell you I never loved you. You'll never change, that they've completely lost expectations of you. As devastating as these words can be, they can be offset by words of truth, hope, and love. The right words at the right time can be helpful, healing, and life transforming. There's a great Proverbs. It's Proverbs 18:21, and it says, the tongue has the power of life and death. It doesn't say life or death, life and death. So it's always going to be doing one. And that's on your receiving end, or that's on your releasing end. You're always releasing life or death. Be very careful with your children. Be very careful with your legacy. Be very careful with your friends. Be extra careful what you take in. Because if you have a great overhead of responsibility, whether you're a teacher or a minister or just an employee, or you have family, someone expects you to speak life into them, and you're taking in toxin in your ears all day, what are you going to release but toxins? Guilty by assimilation. What you say can give life to you and to other people, or it can take life away. Words are powerful beyond your imagination. Take the time to write that one down. Words are powerful beyond your imagination. We do not often think before we release. Proverbs 18:21. Words are powerful beyond your imagination. One of my good friends last night told me that I'd be talking so fast she can't write it down. And my other one said, just why you got to watch the replay. So if you need me to slow down, I will. But that is a good reason why we have replay, because I have so much little time with you. And as the wisdom is spewing, I just flow. So I hope that works for y'all. Look what Mother Teresa said. Mother Teresa said, words which do not give the light of Christ increase darkness. Isn't that interesting? Words that do not give the light of Christ, they're not just void of light, they actually increase the darkness. This was her experience. And we all know she's had a lot of experience, a lot of world travel. As a missionary, I'm sure she experienced a lot of darkness in a lot of dark places. So it's not just that you're not speaking light, but you're also increasing darkness. Words are powerful beyond your imagination. Think about it. Words have power. Come on, put it up for me. Words have power. In so many of these fairy tales, we talked about the bedtime stories, the nursery rhymes. We talked about all the fairy tales, all the legends, all the myths. It's the power of the spoken spell, spoken word. It's the power of an incantation. It's the words they believe in. It's a magic phrase, but it's all words. It has to be spoken. That can either cause destruction or restore harmony. Darkness even believes in the power of the word. So we have to. Yes, Jay Carter. Very good. Please do. Words have power. That's right, Cheryl. Words have power, and they have power beyond our imagination. Don't leave that part out. The potency of words can revive, heal, and change our lives. You might have to take a moment to journal. The potency of words has the power to revive, heal, change our lives. Revive, heal, and change our lives. Ungodly words have the power to bind, imprison, and destroy. That's right. The potency of words can revive, heal, and change our lives. Ungodly words have the power to bind, imprison, and destroy. Creative words create. Say that with me. Creative words create. We must learn to chew out words before we spit them out. I like that. Creative words create. Very good. We're catching up now. Creative words create. Destructive words destroy. That's all right, Tamara. You're never late, baby. We got replay. But I love when y'all get on live. It blesses me. It energizes me. It causes me to want to push more, to give out more, to encourage you more, to put more weight on you. Thank you for coming on live. Creative words create. Destructive words destroy. Hurtful words crush. Helpful words build up. Toxic words poison. Soothing words heal. Words of faith to all the Christian believers that are on here tonight brings life. Words faithless bring death. It is an amazing that God says to pray for your enemies. Isn't it amazing? Do you ever wonder why he says to pray for your enemies? Words are powerful beyond your imagination. Countless times a day, when it comes to what you hear and say, you have choices to make. That's right, Sharita. Get in the loop, girl. When you hear the words of others, you can choose to receive them as truth or reject them as lies. Countless times a day, when it comes to what you hear and say, you have choices to make. When you hear the words of others, you can choose to receive them as truth or reject them as lies. And every time you open your mouth to utter a word, you have the opportunity to speak life or the temptation to believe it. I want you to think back just to these last few days. Let's just think to these 6 days that we've been on. Let's just go back to the new year. Let's go back 7 days. Think back these few days. When you spoke to others, what did they hear from you? Welcome, Du Bois. Come on, Cherie. Yes. When you started this year out, what are some of the words that others heard from you? That's right. Soothing words heal. Y'all like that, huh? Want me to repeat it again? When you spoke to others, what did they hear? Either you aimed sharp, poison-tipped darts at their heart on purpose, or you injected them with life-giving, God-honoring booster shots. Booster shots. Choice, choose. Creative words create. Destructive words destroy. Hurtful words crush. Toxic words poison. The last one was creative words create. Destructive words destroy. Hurtful words crush. Helpful words build up. Toxic words poison. And soothing words heal. So you have a choice. You can either inject something life-giving or you can aim poison darts to somebody's heart. And vice versa. Another proverb says, the words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise bring healing. It's Proverbs 12:18. The words of the reckless pierce like swords. Don't be reckless with your mouth. Airtime is expensive. Somebody's giving you airtime. And I know it's hard. That's a struggle. I understand it's hard. And we can go back and we can correct. What are reckless words? Good. I gave words of hope, encouragement, and love. Good, Jay Carter. And let me ask you this. Did anyone give you that this year so far? Shannon, you honestly did both. You got to be honest. Absolutely. No judgment zone. I'm not here to judge. I want us to be honest and be renewed. She chooses to edify, choose life or death. Absolutely. Welcome, Robin Taylor, pastor. Overseer, prophet. That's right, Cheryl. Soothe and heal. Apostle Thelma. Airtime is expensive. Pick who speaks in your ear. Airtime is expensive. Absolutely. So I'm going to say, creative words create. Destructive words destroy. Hurtful words crush. Helpful words build up. Toxic words are poison. And soothing words heal. You can pick what you use. Welcome, Amanda. Oh, very good, Jay. I'm glad you have good people in your life that celebrate you, that speak great words back to you. Know what to filter out. Very good. That's right. Praise them. My sister love, one of my role models. Countless times a day, when it comes to what you hear and say, you have choices to make. When you go back and listen to the replay, make sure that's a journal word. What are reckless words? Are you ready? What are reckless words? You are Robin Taylor. You know it. I've never been ashamed to say it. Truly a role model. In so many ways. Reckless words are emotion driven. That means we did not think. We just Some of y'all own an AK-47 right here. Don't even have a license for it. Come on, Mac 10s, 22s, 38s. Come on, we know we have them. Reckless words are emotion-driven words. That word was arrow sent with purpose and intent to hurt somebody. Somebody said they got a 35. Yep, come on. Come on. Let me hear you. What is it that you possess? Because you know you don't have a license for that thing. But yet you just go ahead. Don't even think of the lives you can destroy, the people you can hurt. The tongue. Absolutely. So reckless words are emotion-driven words. They're the shards of glass you hurl in the heat of an argument. Think about just throwing broken glass. Not a full glass even. Just shreds of glass. Every place that glass can hit. That's what those reckless, emotional-driven words are like. Hi, Tasha Bob. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Prophet Robin. Absolutely. Come on, Shannon. We're going to get you there. You're going to get your purpose this year, Shannon. We're going to do purpose after we get free from the soul. Because now you'll be ready to pursue purpose. Not that your soul will be completely emptied out and healed, but you have the alarms up, you have the radars in place, you have the detectors, and you have the treatment. So you know what to do. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you very much, Tasha Bob. They're the words you know you'll regret as soon as they left your tongue. You ever say something as soon as it left your tongue, you knew you was going to regret it? Like, I didn't mean to hurt him or her that badly. I was so emotional by something they did or something that was said. Or come on. Reckless words are emotional driven. Purpose to hurt, wound, kill, or destroy the hearer. Absolutely, Monica. Let me give you a thumb. Come on. That's right, Maxine. They were aimed on purpose. Don't say, well, I didn't mean to say. Yes, you did. You absolutely did. And there's repercussions to that. They're bitter, painful, cancerous messages that leave people sick and hurting. Thus the reason why I asked everyone on here who could to share one statement that was said over your entire life that was hurtful, that was toxic, and that still rings in your mind just like it was yesterday. And the stuff that came up on the screen, it became toxic. It became a hazard waste up on the screen until we got rid of all that stuff. And you're going to continue to journal it. Why? Because they're bitter, they're painful, they're cancerous, and they're messages that leave people sick and hurting. And you're 20, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and you still remember what grandma said. You still remember what mommy said. You still remember that you weren't as equal to your brothers and your sisters. You still remember your first relationship that hurt you. You still remember in the first marriage. You still remember the people who are dead and gone, but those words are still alive. Isn't that amazing? Sticks and stones may hurt. What is it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. We found that to be a lie. They do hurt. Sticks and stones bruise your bones, and words scar you for life. Dead people die with what they said to you, and yet it's still hurting you to this day. Y'all getting all right? All right? Y'all getting it all right? Somebody put freezing. Are you okay? They're the shards of glass you hurl in the heat of an argument. They're the words you know you'll regret as soon as they left your tongue. They're bitter. They're painful. They're cancerous. Messages that leave people sick and hurting. But the soothing tongue is a tree of life. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. What were some of the old things they used to say to us? It takes, what is it? Takes honey to draw a bee or something. You don't have to choose to have the reckless words. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. Positive words plant seeds. Deceptive words plants poison, like weed killer. Look, positive words plant seeds. It's leaving a seed that they expect to grow a harvest from. Deceptive words doesn't mean that nothing is being planted. It actually means the opposite. It is killing what has already been planted. The soothing tongue is a tree of life. Positive words plant seeds. You hear them in your youth, and you can spend a lifetime trying to erase them. Absolutely. Thank you, Misha. Good. They hurt especially when you are not expecting from the people you love and trust. And that's why I said the other day, welcome, Linda. That's why I said the other day, in some cases, it's not what you say. In some cases, it's not even how you say it, but who says it. Who says it? The impact of this person in your life can hurt you more than someone else saying that word. It's not even the tone, but it's who says it. So make sure that, you have an ear in that person that you're speaking to. Don't waste your ear time speaking to someone that can't take this information from you, this correction from you, this, I'm trying to help your life right now, that type of thing. And at the same time, make sure that who you allow to speak in your life, you should have at least 3 good people, no more than 3 good people. Definitely you want one person that you can trust to speak truth in your life. Truth, when you're right or when you're wrong. Because we want to upgrade. Remember hashtag upgrade? Hashtag soul detox. We want to upgrade. So we have to have people in our life that tell us the truth. So it has to be people that it doesn't matter what they say, that it doesn't matter how they say it, but it's them saying it. So you trust the words that are coming from them. Because I can say something to you in a nice tone, but because of who I am in your life, I'm your wife or your sister or your best friend or somebody that you're jealous about. You won't receive it from me. So it's not just what you say and how you say it. It's who says it to you. Give someone access to that. Have y'all found your accountability partners? Have you found out who you're going to allow to speak truth in your life? And hold them accountable. Tell me the truth. It makes a difference and it allows growth. That's how you get growth. You have to hear the truth. We said that on the prior day recordings. So be careful, because deceptive words can also kill what's already been planted. So people always feel like they got to encourage you. Why do I always have to encourage you? Every day you need a word. Every week you need a word. I have to constantly encourage you because you have deceptive words happening. So they're uprooting the seeds that have been planted. So you're leaving yourself at a 0 for 0. So we can't do that. We can't do that. We have to stop the deceptive words, especially from our silent enemy. Your tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. What are the phrases etched in your memory that have shaped your life? Tell me some of the good phrases that have shaped your life. Tell me something someone said to you that shaped your life. Shaped meaning just added to it. Welcome, Crystal Adgers. Welcome, Amber Keys. Come on, put those up. We put up the nasty detox and toxic stuff. Tell me something that shaped your life. Yes, Shannon, you have to know your tone. Wow, deceptive words. That explains a lot. Yes, virtuous love. Speak love over yourself. Tell me something that someone said to you that shaped your life, that you hold on to this day that's positive. You're dependable. Here they come. See? Come on. A positive word will wash out the negative word. You're chosen. Yes, Tamara, your mom definitely is. Come on. See how quick y'all slow on giving me some positive words? You're thoughtful. You can do it. It's in you. You're truthful. You're beautiful. You're a role model. You're a strong woman. You're beautiful. No matter what, you can't stop helping people. You're trustworthy. You're worth more. You are such an encouragement. You're precious. You're light walking in the room. You have a loving heart. You're an example. Welcome, Cheryl Wilberg. You're a go-getter. You always go after what you want. You're strong. It's in you. I believe in you. You're amazing. You are very loyal. You're a smart young lady. There is purpose in you. You're a giver. Welcome, Andrea Allen. Come on. What are some of the things that you hold on to? You're an encourager. I am special and I can be all I want to be. Mother White, you are beautiful and you can do anything you want to do. God loves you. You're more than what you think. Truthful. Your heart is big. You're an example. You care. There is victory in your house. Truthful. Welcome, Michael Tate. I look up to you. You're a friend. You care. Okay, Lynette, I like that. You can do it. You are the only one who can't see how incredible you are. You have the power to do what you want to do. You're pretty. Your future is bright. Welcome back, Jeanette. Sharita, couldn't really read yours. Welcome, Stacy McDonald. You're a blessing. You're not a quitter. You are faithful. You're a great listener, positive, caring, strong role model, great feedback, loyal, giver, queen, one of a kind. Come on. You never change on people. Come on, Jay Carter. Remain humble and show love. You are a blessing in my life. You have the potential to be it. I thank you for being in my life. You're always smiling. Keep smiling. Welcome back, Manuel Davis. Thank you for being my inspiration. I knew you were special since the day I birthed you. You are committed and a great giver. Welcome back, Jackie. I have potential. I'm a good woman, a good mother, a good wife, helpful. I can do anything I put my mind to. You're a great mom. You're a special gift. You're always giving. You're genuine. You never give up. You're strong. You're wise. You're powerful. You're an encourager. You are a pillar. And yes, you are. You're fabulous. I knew you could do it. You see? These are the things you have to focus on. Focus on things that are of love, of praise, that are worthy of praise, that are of honor, that are of a good report. So do not forget that with all the negative, toxic words that stung in your life, you have to counterattack that thing with a life-giving word. So every time you hear that negative monster, every time you hear that repeat from the past, that one-hit wonder from your 60s, 70s, or 80s, you were made for this. Good mom. Oh, that touches, right? You have to wash it out. Remember when I was teaching on bad habits, I told you that you can't just drop a bad habit. You have to replace it with something else. And preferably, it's something good, something better, something more credible. Some people would drop cigarettes for alcohol or vice versa. No. You're not doing it. Welcome, Kathy, my sister from Palm Street. You're the strongest woman they know. And I agree. I see great things in you. You're resourceful. I love you. You've supported me through everything. You are loyal, dependable, giving, and kind, strong. And come on. Toxic thoughts. Bye. So long. Come on. Okay, let me get down because we got probably 5 minutes on overtime already. It could have been, my hope is that you also remember life-giving words that were spoken to you at the precise moment that you needed it. Maybe someone told you, I believe in you. And it was all you needed to move forward. It could have been someone saying, I'm so proud of you, and their affirmation touched your soul. Every time that silent killer speaks death to you, you remind him what Mother White said, what your grandmother said, what a stranger said, what your friend said. You kill that negative root with a positive seed. Come on, give me a hoot hoot. Come on, you know I just preached right there. We're going to give you double for the trouble. I got 15 positive affirmations, life-giving seeds for that toxic waste that somebody tried to put on you. And I just got it to come out of you. You didn't even know those words were in you. Come on. Woo, woo. Maybe someone told you, I believe in you. And it was all you needed to move forward. Yes, Jay, I agree with you. You do got to talk to yourself. Maybe a close friend shared with you, I'm more thankful for you than you could ever know. I'm grateful for you being in my life. And in return, those words meant more to you than your friend ever knew. You could have been stuck in a situation and maybe people were judging you, not walking in your shoes, thinking they can judge you. I have a saying that you can't judge anything you've never loved. So if you never loved me, you cannot judge me. Get out. Bye-bye. So long. Bye-bye. Yes, that's right. You got to love me in order to judge me. And I stand by that. So maybe you were stuck in something. Maybe you were stuck at a bad time when you were spending too much. Maybe you was out partying too much. Maybe you was eating too much. Maybe you was just lazy. You was, shiftless, as my mother used to say. You sit around the house and you can't shift gears. You can't do anything. You're acting like you're depressed and oppressed all the time. And the person did not come into your life and speak into that particular situation. But what they did do was they gave you life-giving words that got you up off that couch. They gave you a life-giving phone call that made you believe you can get out of that abusive, destructive relationship. Maybe they came and they spoke life into you and encouraged you and told you that since you have been in their life, that you have increased their own love for themselves. And it made you realize that you could conquer that big giant. You could start that business. You could go for that promotion at your job. You could go for a different job at a different company, that you could, because they spoke life into you. They may not have known your particular situation. Do not look for people to speak into your particular situation. Just take the lifeline that's given you and run with it. You can't judge me if you don't love me. Get out of here with that. So be a close friend. Hear more of this. I'm thankful more than you could ever know for you being in my life. Hallelujah. And in return, those words would mean so much more to your friend or your loved one than you could ever know, more than they can ever express to you. Don't hold back the positive words. These words spoken by a loving spouse can often communicate to them, I'd marry you all over again, reminding you of their support of them. So this is your homework as we get ready to shut down. Yes, baby. Come on, Corrida. That's my personal statement. You can put a copyright sign next to that one. You can't judge me if you don't love me. Get out of here with that. That's why God is the ultimate judge, because he died for us. He loves us. He's the judge of us. You can't judge me if you didn't love me. Get out of here with that mess. And you don't even know the truth. And you're judging by perception or emotion or whatever the flesh is full of. You're not even judging on true facts and basis. Can't judge me if you don't love me. Don't even let that in your spirit. Here's your homework. You ready for homework? Here we go. I want you to get some note cards, or I want you to get some nice paper. Let me show you some cute ones that I went out and bought. Don't go anywhere. Actually, let me tell the truth. I didn't go out and buy them. I'm an online ordering girl. I love this online stuff. I think we putting Macy's and all them out of business by ordering online. But I went out and ordered me some nice cards because I'm going to follow up and do this myself. Can you see it? I want them to know it's from me. A note from Suzanne is what it says. And it's from expressionary.com. And this is what our homework is going to be. Our homework is going to be, get you some note cards or some plain copy paper out of your printer. It doesn't matter what it's written on. What matters is what's written. Don't get consumed in pretty. Just get the assignment done, especially if you're a procrastinator. If you're a procrastinator, you're going to try to find the prettiest thing, and it's going to take you a year to find the prettiest thing because you really want to be perfect about it, and the perfection is what's causing your procrastination. You're not a procrastinator really because you're lazy. You're a procrastinator because you want to do it so perfect, but wanting to do it so perfect keeps you from getting it done. So if it takes you too long to get you some pretty paper, copy paper from Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, wherever, out your own copy machine. Yes, Latanya, I hope we talk about that too. Y'all remind me. We're going to talk about that procrastinating spirit. Got people thinking you jacked up, undependable, unreliable, when really it's a perfection spirit. You want to do it so perfectly that you procrastinate yourself out of it from getting it done. I know about it because I had to fight through that for a few years. Had to fight through that thing. And everybody just told me that I just wasn't dependable. I was always late. I wasn't on time. And I knew that's not how I handled my life. My life did not represent that of those words that were spoken to me. What I had to do, I had to dig deep in my soul and find out what was going on. I wasn't on purposely being late. I wasn't trying to be controlling or dominating anything. I had issues in my soul that, again, people tell you to get over, but they don't tell you how to get over it. And most of them aren't willing to go over it with you. That's why we got 30 days. So don't procrastinate trying to be perfect. Get the job done by any means necessary. And this will have the same effect as this. It's not the paper that it's written on. It is what is written on the paper. Come on, preach right there. Come on, preach right there. You're welcome, Lisa Logan. Thank you for taking a second out to tell me that. The encourager needs to be encouraged. So here's our homework. You're going to get note cards or a piece of paper, and you're going to surprise someone in the mail this week. Now listen, the mail. Have y'all heard in of 2017, there's a place called the post office where they sell cute stamps. You can even get a hummingbird stamp, and you can tell them about the hummingbird. Put the stamp on the envelope and mail them a letter. Do not text it. Why? Because texting has become so impersonal that people don't receive the weight and the power of what you're saying in it. Do not send it an email. Listen, you know why texting came about? Because email. Everybody didn't have time to go in and sign into an email account to read email. So they came out with something quicker. They came out with texting. Now everybody texts everything. I am a texter. I would rather text than answer the phone. Yes, there are 2 or 3 calls, maybe a day, that you have to pick up the phone for clarity's sake, to be clear on what you're saying. Welcome, Donna Ray. Welcome, Ray. You have to be clear on what you're saying. So guess what? Now, texting isn't good enough. Guess what they're coming out now? Video recordings. That Marco Polo. I could send you a video message, and I like it. I can send you a video message. You can retrieve it anytime you're ready, and you can reply to me by video. It's personal, it's direct, it's clear. You can discern the emotion to it. It's nice. However, that's not what we're doing this time. I want you to go old school on me, and I want you to get something that's called paper, papyrus. Get some paper, and don't get caught up on what it's on. Let's just get the job done. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to give someone life-giving words, and we're going to surprise them in their mailbox. Are y'all with me? Tell me if you're in. If not, then I'll just stop. Tell me if you're in. Let me see what you say. All right. I got 2 on Periscope. Linda has stamps for all of us. Love Buggy, yes. Cherie is yes. Nolan is in. Du Bois is in. Vanessa is in. Beverly Ann is in. Gwen is in. Susie Wright, hi. Mother Bishop. Maria is in. Cindy is in. Whoever you want to send it to. Latanya, you better not be frozen right now. I'll come against that perfection spirit. Twin Shears is in. Come on. Pastor Lydia, come on, you're back in. Nicole, come on, we're in. Get that homework done. Elder Ross, you got kicked out? The devil is a liar. Caritha is in. Ania said, you know I'm in. Because she already committed to 30 days. That's why I know y'all in. So we're going to get some paper. We're going to take it to the post office, and we're going to send someone encouraging words. I want to give you 2 examples just to get your oil flowing. You do not have to use these. We've said a lot tonight. I would replay tonight. I would even replay last night and pick something out of there to send them, and take a moment, especially if they haven't been on Periscope or Facebook Live, encourage them in this. If they have been following these last 6 days with us, it will bring a familiarity to them, and it will bring a reinforcement. So go ahead and even copy some of the stuff we had up here. Talk to someone about the hummingbird. Get a hummingbird card. Have someone draw a hummingbird. Tell them about the hummingbird and what it means to you. And this is why you're sending this to them. So you send some life-giving words to them. And here it is. This isn't a Hallmark. I came up with another one. And I think I'm going to use these in our quarterly grace box or soul box, whatever we're going to end up calling it. We're going to call it You Mark. Instead of Hallmark, You Mark. Because this is going to be you sending love to whoever received it. So it's always about you. You get it? Welcome, Jermaine. Good. So here's our first You Mark. You can use this proverb. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Proverbs 16:24. And then you can tell them, I'm thankful for the people in my life who feed me sweet words of affirmations and encouragement. And that's why I'm writing you. I love you, and I wanted you to know it. Isn't that beautiful? You Mark. Hey, I like that you. I was spelling it Y-O-U Mark, but Natasha did with just the letter U. So again, you may have to replay it, but you can write down in the card Proverbs 16:24. And then you can elaborate, and you can tell them, I'm thankful for the people in my life who feed me sweet words of honeycomb and encouragement. And that's why I'm writing you today. How you like that? And here's another one. You can do anything you set your mind to. God has given you tremendous gifts, and I know he has an amazing plan for your life. Woo, doesn't that feel good even saying it? Come on, we're going to send our You Mark cards out. Yep, Proverbs 16:24. And we're going to stop right here because we have maxed out our limit for tonight. How are you feeling? How are you doing? We love it. I'm going to send out our You Mark. Surprise somebody. Inbox. If it's someone that's been on here with us, inbox and ask for a mailing address. It's beautiful. Words are like honeycomb. And you know why we're doing it? Because we're planting good seeds. And how many know that when you plant good seeds, you reap a harvest? Not just the person who the seeds are planting in. You reap a harvest. You reap what you sow. So let's take some time and purposely sow some love, some encouragement, some good seeds, some affirmations. And let's watch the goodness take over our minds and change our lives. And we start attracting negative, detracting negative things and people and places, and start attracting positive and great networks of people. And, you know, if you want to be a writer, you'll be around authors. You know, things with you are going to upgrade. Awesome. Hello, Wandalyn. She says she feels lighter. Good. I'm glad it's great tonight, Reverend Cherie. I'm glad to hear it. And this is why I wanted to go this way. We opened up and it was hard. We loosened the valve of our septic tank tonight. And we let all that septic waste out. But we're ending it by replacing all of those negative words with positive words, life-giving words, all true, things that were spoken to us. But we're focusing more on the positive words that were spoken to us by people we trust these words from. And now we're going to show love to someone else. So that's your homework. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow at 9. We have our nightcaps at 9. Not this nightcap, but the nightcap at 9. That means we're ending our night together. We're detoxing our soul, a 30-day journey. We'll finish lethal language, a hazard to your health. Lethal language, a hazard to your health. Tell your friends and your cousins and them about it. Let's get people around us healed and whole, because you're going to be so tempted when you are healed and whole after these 30 days, but the people you're still around are not. My God, they're going to pull stuff from the soul that you know wasn't there anymore. So let's spread it and let's try to grow up some people around us. Welcome, Priscilla Harris. She's feeling loved. Very good. We drained our septic tanks tonight. Thank you, Jesus. Loosen the valve on our septic tanks. Thank you. Caritha said, I'm in. All right, Du Bois, inbox me. Tell me about that. Tweet me, something me. Inbox me on my Twitter, something. Tell me about that. That's good to hear. You're welcome. Maria, you can do anything you set your mind to. Yes, yes, yes. Nolan, very good. Good night, Migdalia. Love you as well. Thank you for your time. Airtime is very expensive, and I understand the value of it now so more than ever. When I started studying it at the end of last year, Super Bowl season, the local channel, everybody charges for airtime. And if you're going to let someone sit in your ear, you need to make sure that it's of value to you. So be very cautious on who gets airtime in your life, because we're draining them septic tanks and we do not want them filled in 30 days. Good night, Jackie. Good night. I love you. Tell me about your good cards that you're sending. You know, you may have to deep down in the recesses and send it to someone in the family that maybe you didn't want to. Thank you so much. I love you. Yes, we are accountability partners. Think a little bit more on our conference. We just want a prayer breakfast. If so, we can do a prayer breakfast. And for those that want a weekend, we can make it a joint prayer breakfast where everyone can come in. And those that want a weekend, we can still stay at a weekend somewhere. And we'll be so detoxes together. I know it'll be powerful, because I know that a few of y'all may have a little teaching lesson on it now. I know Corinda seems like she's a great teacher, and she would have some great stuff for like a day workshop. Let's light this thing up. Let's make it contagious. I love you all. I thank you so much for your time. I just pray that you be kept. I pray that you be detoxed. I pray that you be whole, that you be healthy, that the weight that you put on tonight, you lift those 20 extra pounds, and you're up to 40 pounds now. I pray that you lift those pounds to the glory of God, to the change that's coming into your life. I pray that you lift these weights, because you know that this is good stuff. Whether you believe in Jesus Christ or not, you know this is good stuff. You know it is on time, and you know this is exactly what you need for your life. I'm giving you the best seat in the house. The best seat in the house. You can't say, I can't see, or I got a talker next to me, or I'm sitting in an uncomfortable. You got the best seat in the house, baby. So be here and not square. Thank you, Cheryl. Love you. Give me kisses. Come on, it's day 6 now. We can kiss now. Sisters and brothers, let's go. Front and center, front row, best seat. Best seat in the house. Some of y'all gonna take a picture of y'all sitting in y'all seat. This is the best seat in the house. I don't care what it looks like. I have the best seat in the house. That's my Tarina. She gonna show me she lifting those weights. You are welcome. Have a blessed night as well. I love y'all so much. You mean so much to me. I never expected this to go where it has gone, but I knew that there was something more that we needed to tap into and to start our year out this way. I didn't want to start out with just another religious food fast. And at the end of them 21 days, I go right back to the Almond Joys. I go right back to them Pepsis. I go right back to eating all that bread before they bring my meal to the table. And now I'm making up double because all I've been thinking about is those. Or after your food fast, you don't have a desire for any of that stuff. But somehow by the beginning of the next year, you realize you slip right back into that. We don't want to just do a religious fast from food. Let's deal with the soul and then let's fast from food. Okay, I love you all. Grace and peace. Good night. Love you too. Wow, Cynthia, thank you. Thank you. And you don't know that you've been a blessing to me. Every time I see you, you've been genuine and real to me. Best seat in the house, do heart. Bless you, Amber Keys. Catch the replay. I gave homework out tonight. Shannon, my baby girl. She don't even know how much I love her. Love you too, Gwen. Good night, virtuous love. Rosa, good night. And I love you and a beautiful girl. Paulette Jameson, Corindus. Wow. More than expected. Good night, Apostle. Good night, Ebony. She's so faithful. Good night, Angela. My little tumbleweed. Good night, Andrea. Good night, everyone.